Hello and welcome to the Elevate Show. And Yani, you know, if it's a Wednesday, we just have the most beautiful package for you, inspiring, motivating, and definitely elevating. And alongside me every single Wednesday, the one, the only, Benjamin Zulu. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're talking about something interesting today.
Yes.
And let me just start with the question of the day.
Hey,
So that
yes.
it sets the basis for this conversation.
Yes.
The question we are asking is, are African parents too strict, or is discipline misunderstood as love? That's the question we're asking everybody else today. Please chime in and let us know what you think about that, because the topic is treasuring a mother's bond and beyond. And this is based on the guest that we're having here today. But we see a lot of how we grew up. A look would be enough to gather yourself together, put yourself together. You don't know what exactly you've done, if you've done it or not, but you just check self. And is it just discipline, or was it pushed beyond where it was supposed to be when it comes to our parents being strict and all of that?
I think the African parenting got the discipline right, but they got the relationship wrong. It was fear. It was not love.
No.
We complied for fear of terror.
Yes.
We did not say, I have such a relationship with my dad, with my mom. I wouldn't want to disobey, ruin the climate. The right parent is where it's not a scare signal that I send and that my look makes them freeze.
Yeah.
That's not a relationship.
Yes.
The relationship is when they understand even the reasoning behind that rule.
Okay. Okay.
Is when I make them understand, you're not obeying me, I'm teaching you how to do life.
That never came across.
Exactly. It was, I'm terrified of my mom.
Yes.
I'm terrified of my dad.
Yes.
That's the wrong thing. Whenever it is fear, the day you're out of the picture, they will feel curiosity to check what was it about. The moment they leave home, that's why we had crazy phase after Form 4. Crazy phase first year college.
Yes.
Because they are away from the dictator, now they can experiment.
Yes.
They never bought into the philosophy. They just feared the punishment.
Yeah.
It should not be driven by consequences. It should be driven by understanding. That is for your safety and your good. This is coming from love. Even when it feels rough, it is tough love. Love that is too protective to watch you ruin your life. I'm not perfect, but I'm doing you to the best I need. It's coming from a clean heart.
Yes.
And I can also be wrong. There are times I'll misinterpret a situation and I'll listen to your reasoning. Me as a parent could not come down those days. They were always right.
Yes.
And they always passed their exams. You're the one who's failing.
Aye.
They did not sympathize when you don't know math.
Yes.
They did not sympathize. Because children are not stupid, they can still figure out.
Yeah.
Mom was not a genius. Dad was not a genius.
Yeah.
They're just projecting their fears on us. So it came from control and lack of competency. Anybody who understands parenting and who parents from the heart rather than from the hand, they will connect before they correct.
Yes.
When you connect, a person buys into your way of life. Not only will they wait for correction and reprimanding, they will follow your own modeling. Because they only used supervision, not mentorship.
Okay.
It was, if you cross that, and they would use threatening language or break your legs, and they would even use sarcasm.
Yes.
Continue wasting the batteries. When your father comes, you read the news for him. Continue sleeping. Then we will cook for you, you guests of honor. I'm going to the market. Don't clean the compound. Don't cook. When I come, I should do everything.
No, punda ikirudi. They would even abuse themselves. Like, no, destroy everything. Can you break everything in the car? But your father works at the bank.
You know, don't bother the kids. Let me find them all scattered all over. You know, I'm sending you to the market. Take 3 days.
I know.
You know.
Yeah.
So the sarcasm and the bitter irony was not coming from a place of connection. It was coming from a place of they were transferring what they were given. Just terror.
Okay.
Many of them were not skilled. So we are glad those of us who sit here balanced and managing life, we act like it didn't matter. But we know many who crashed along the way. Many whose self-esteem was crushed. Many whose confidence was smashed. Yes. Many who did not realize that they are worth anything because the parents were not validating. When you're getting good grades in school, they just come there to receive the glory. They don't even affirm you and say, you make me proud. There's no normal language, for example, for fathers loving their sons. There's no normal language. You ask a typical African, how your father was happy, is if he brought you a mandazi.
Yes.
They
came with nyama home.
They would gesture something. Now you're supposed to interpret that.
Yes. Figure it out. Figure it out.
You know?
Yeah.
So, Mikali, I think we should only borrow the moral direction that they did not want you to waste your life.
Okay.
They were not compromising on you getting pregnant and bringing children here.
Yes.
The fathers are very strict. Make a certain daughter pregnant, you're going to marry her. It was not explained. It was not relationship based. My recommendation for us today would be, let us stop borrowing the policing approach.
Yes.
There are three forms of parenting in psychology.
Okay.
There is authoritarian, there is authoritative, and there is permissive. Authoritarian is a dictator. The permissive is a friend, is a people pleaser, child pleaser, they both damage children. What you need is authoritative. You have authority, but you're relational, you are warm. They know it's coming from a good place of care. It's not coming from control. So you're supposed to balance that you're firm and warm.
Okay.
You're not always calling out to punish them. You're not just reading the report form looking for mistakes. You're not just picking the grades they failed. You're not just criticizing. The world is already harsh on your children. You're trying to be affirming to them.
Yes.
And you don't expect them to be gifted in everything. And you don't expect them to beat each other. Why is your brother better than you? Why did she score better than you? These children are not the same. They're different personalities. Even at home, they show gifts in differently. I want to give you 3 tips that will help you strongly when it comes to parenting. Stop seeing children as lesser people. One day, you'll be the weaker one and they'll be the stronger one. Just like today, they look up to you. There's a day you look up to them. Life is a full cycle. Respect children knowing they will not be children forever. Treat them like your next successors. The people who come and carry you when you're old. The people who show up in the middle of the night, drop everything, come to you when you need help. The people who affirm you when you're up there, but the world has forgotten about you. When you're down, when you're not doing so well, the people who remember you are your blood. Invest in that relationship. Stop dictating. You'll not always be strong. Life goes full cycle. Today you look down and they look up to you. There's a day you look up to them. Today, if you don't go home to your children when they don't have anything to give you, there's a day they'll not come to you when you have nothing to give them. Remember that. You start at a point when you are giving them things, attention, time, and they can't control it. There's a day will come that it's them to give you attention, time, and there's nothing you can give them. Remember the day you will need them and behave right today. Give them memories to cause them to travel and come where you are, to sit with you, to spend time with you. This day it will not be about money or clothes. It will be about quality time, listening to you, asking how you're doing, and actually minding your business. Mind their business today. The second point is this. We need to raise successors, not just be successful. Don't shame me, pass mathematics. Give them a baton to carry on. Mikali, the best parenting tool is my example. It's how I manage money, how I manage my feelings. It's how I don't shout at them or break glass or scream or go silent or quarrel with their mother. Or it's when I'm peaceful and controlled and relational. They will say, my father, now they will grow up and realize I was dealing with a lot. And they say, my father was dealing with the whole world and finances and emotions and everything and career, and he could still balance and be present to us. I can do better. Let's challenge them with our role model. The biggest teaching tool as a parent is not you are shouting. It's not your threat. I'm paying fees for you. I'm sacrificing my life. I could have eaten better meat. Look at my tea. It is running tea. If you were not here, I would have taken better tea. Don't make them guilty for your quality of life. And receive it with gratitude. Let them know you appreciate for having them on earth. If you lead with gratitude, you appreciate them, they'll feel it. If you lead with responsibility and being a concrete human, integrity in their presence and out of their presence. And once you get children, you realize, I can't go around philandering, I don't know, sleeping who, because I don't want my children embarrassed. I don't want my children ashamed. And they cannot even face me because they are angry and they also respect me. If they grow and realize, how did mom live without scandals? I see scandals. How did dad live with such a clean life? They will come home and say, Dad, now I appreciate what you did. Thank you for setting the role model. My example is what I will die being respected for. And the last point I want to tell you about these children. The world is screaming to you, giving you scores, grades, degrees. My child is being low, mine is in England, mine went to UK, and there's peer pressure among parents as well for us to prove that we have given our children the international school. Mikali, I want you to disagree with the world system. And I want you to give your children hybrid education. Give them morality and then give them the normal curriculum. Train them about self-control. Let mix school education with your own education. What you believe about faith, stability, character, humanity, honesty, integrity, money, freedom, employment, self-reliance. Make sure you've every evening. Make sure you tell a story. You hear them. The way teachers are talking, the world is talking to them, the YouTube and Hollywood is talking to them. Make sure your voice is with them, particularly prior to 18, because after 18, they attain the legal maturity, they go out there, they can choose, they have a life, they'll tell you when they're available, you have to schedule a meeting, whether they are there, Prior to 18, please take all the chances, especially when they reach 9 and 10, many of them now can comprehend. Okay. And that's the time they can manipulate your phone more than you. The time they can operate your email. The time they can go back to and access your inbox. So that's the time they have a mind. And engage. Carry them to work. There's no quietness you bring your children to the show. There's no quietness. Nowadays, we have agreed the world is so polluted. Let's allow people to parent how they know. I tell you for two. No, everybody today admires to see you keeping your child with you. We used to lock them at home. Nowadays, the phone has brought the world home. Where I used to lock the gate, the world has come inside the gate.
It's inside.
I lock inside the world and my child.
That's even more dangerous.
So I want you to don't wait for evenings when you go home. Carry them as you go to Shago. Carry them and go to work. When they are on holiday, be holiday with them. Bring them to work. Let the taxi take them to lunch when they are tired. But from the time they can at least sit somewhere, let them watch you do life. They should learn monotony. Stop getting them so fast-paced life, cartoon, TV, screen. You're lying to them. Let them come and see how slow shows can be. How delayed are they? Unpredictability, traffic jam, rainfall. Oh, gas. Let them tear gas. Who man is that? That's what we deal with. And then you see me coming home, tear gas, nonsense. Welcome to the world. Hello. So basically, carry your child. Let them also sense life and adjust to normalcy. Some of them don't have really ADHD. We just trained them to fake life. Screens are changing too fast. Sometimes let them take boring food. Deal with delays and lack of control. And to see you maintaining cool in traffic jam, maintaining cool when you're annoyed, drivers being rude and you don't scream. Let them see you. How come mom never gets angry? Mom, you deal with all this every day. When I grow up, mom, I want to be like you. Make sure you bring them to life.
Absolutely. Yani Zulu, it's such a wholesome conversation in just, I don't know, we don't have probably the time for all of that, but to be honest, if those 3 pointers that you've given us today could be probably the basis, the foundation of how we parent, that you are able to understand that life is a full cycle. That they look up to you today, you will look up to them at some point. What kind of baton are you passing? What habits are you modeling every single day? Because as much as you're telling them A, B, C, D, it is what you do that matters. And finally, hybrid. Waende shule, wewe kazi yako unawafunza nini, ama umemwachia yule mjakazi nyumbani, anamfunza yake. Tunaenda break. Swali ni, are African parents too strict, or is discipline misunderstood as love? NTV Kenya on all of our social media platforms. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to the Elevate Show, and today we're talking about treasuring a mother's bond and beyond. And the question we're asking you today is, are African parents too strict, or is discipline misunderstood as love? And there was a beautiful breakdown. If you're just joining us, please, can you just go back to the segment just before the break? There was a beautiful breakdown of what we need, tips as parents, even as children, if you're aspiring to be a parent as well. Ukona notes pale za kuandika to self, all right? And joining us on this show today, we have mother and son. And what better way to have this conversation if we have those two in the building. And we have Alice Wanjiru Muniu. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Lovely to have you. And we have Ayub Muniu Karaoke. Karibu sana. And if you've seen them, hizo majina nimemuita ni mingi, nakunga tu Ayub Champe. On TikTok, Instagram, zote uko karibuni sana.
Asante sana.
Zulu, I don't know if this looks like something you wished for. Where you're growing
No, you
up.
can't say when I grow up.
No, you can't say that.
But I think it takes us back to what we wished for.
Yes.
And I admire what they have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just can't wait to hear more about it.
See, the thing is, before I even get into it, I'd like to ask Ayub the question. Because there's kids, if you watch them, you've seen a mom is very strict. Mom is always complaining about, mom is always, uku kuna kwanga, lakini saa zingine, champion anakwanga amemsukuma hivi kwa end. But the question I'd like to ask you, Ayub, is are African parents too strict, or is discipline misunderstood as love?
For me, if I could answer this question when I was a bit younger, ningesema they are too strict. But the more you grow up, una realize that they were doing all that because they loved you. But kuna mahali wanafinya sana.
Walifinya wapi?
Hata saa hii mkoro ajua. Mkoro anafinya, nioshe vyombo asubuhi na jioni mama na nipike. Ai we.
It is not like I'm theater, but it's a way of training you to be independent.
Okay.
There's life finding you move out of my house and go take care of yourself.
Yes.
I'm trying to achieve discipline, moral, and pick out to love somebody. Yes. I know that I'm fit, my son. That'll be humble.
So you're training him for the world.
Yeah.
As long as ako ndani ya nyumba yako unamuonesha hautakuwa hapa forever.
It's the thing.
Yes. And I don't know how probably, kwa sababu nasema kuna mahali ulikuwa unafinya before. When we asked this question and you're asking it to Ayub, how was that the same way that you were brought up? Where you were explained for things and why these things are being done, why I'm pushing you a bit more. And did you have the same kind of relationship that you have with your son that you see on social media?
With my son.
With your parents?
I can't even talk about it. It was scared. Yeah, but I came to hear, like the same ways you were saying, it was not that our parents was such strict because of that they hated us.
Yeah.
But because that is why I am whom I am today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got the best of it. I came to learn that my mother was
Jesus Christ, can I say?
Big.
God say.
Tukachocha pili kusema hii sisi.
I did what I'm saying. My has always said my late mother was only what.
Yeah.
Imagine you couldn't go visit a girl in her home state. Only she could tell her to come to her home state. At least throughout, after church, she could see you in the compound.
Yes.
When you're out of sight, you hear, she shouts your name. Are you there? Yes. Afadhali mnikule chakula yote iko kwa hiyo boma ishe, lakini msiende kutembea kwa
wenyewe.
Yeah.
I think that was common because yes. Usikule kwa wenyewe, and I don't know what that was about. Whether nilikuwa usikule kwa wenyewe na I didn't understand why. Sijui na pengine na wenyewe wako na chakula tamu kuliko kwetu, but then
yes, and then maybe myself 10% of what my mother was because she was a 90.5. I have stiffness.
okay.
So
okay.
I'm trying to be a bit cool and
Yes.
calm to myself.
Angepatana na your mom ndio angejua.
Yes.
But then what is it that you were able to do consciously to ensure that haijafika ile 90% ya mom when you're dealing with your children?
At least I've learned, I've gone to school. No roof and our parents did go to school. So I've got that at the back of my mind. I have fun to tell you, look, not go beyond there.
Okay.
But you see, my mother was all over. My God.
Huyu mama ni kama tutakuja siku moja tumuongelele vizuri.
Nah.
Yeah.
She was, but I find it.
Yes.
The results. I'm okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Aye buki grow up lebo nasema unasinywa kigara ni jombo ni kawaida.
Lakini
Tunaona. You can imagine me washing utensils while he's in the house and I'm working.
how?
Is it logical?
And
Can it happen this way? Until I can't pick it. Oh my days.
Kumbe utaweka kibaya hesitancy mentally I'm going through a lot.
Umeona simwegelei?
Amekubali.
They're called duties.
They're called duties.
Yes.
But then also to see, it's laughing.
These are not things that they talk about. Kwanga tu unajua na kazi yako, utaenda kucomplain kwa mabeste zako. But having or being able to even prank your mom, play jokes on them, how did that come to be? So it wasn't always like that. Ni shit gani happen kwa hiyo
Mama ta anaweza kuwa boys ni morio kiklani ama naweza muongelesha kama rafiki.
First tunafaa understand
Yes.
Huwezi fanya hizi vitu zote kama si best yako. Mamangu ni mori wangu vibaya sana. Na everything I do lazima siku hizi kila kitu nafanya namwambia. Kitambo sikuwa namwambia. Siku hizi sasa imeleta hiyo, lazima ninamwambia.
Ni vitu gani hizo unamwambia zenye huku unaweza kumwambia before?
Before sikuwa nataka tuseme nikienda out na mabeshte wangu.
Kwa sababu nimeona hapa hivi kabla mama aingie kwa hii page ya Instagram, kulikuwa na mrembo pale.
Hao ni mabeshte wangu. Hakuna nini. Ni girlfriends wangu.
Girlfriends.
Mabeshte mademe yani.
Okay.
Mikadi hapo umechezwa ni sawa.
Nimeona so ulikuwa unasema unaweza kumwambia.
Hizi siku hizi ni namwambia siku hizi hana mambo mingi. So nikifanya hizi vitu lazima mtu mwenye mnafanya naye ukue uko free naye. Unaweza mwambia kitu yote. Na unaweza mfanyia kitu yote. But though si ati anapendanga sana lakini si ati ako na option. Unaona?
Haya.
Unasikia?
Haya ninasikia mama, ninasikia. I know.
Unajua kitambo nilikuwa nalitishia. Sasa hivi nilijia. Sasa hivi ndiye kubwa inaweza ngopa niambie. Utahomo wapi toka uende? Utahomo wapi? Sasa ati yule mali kwa kuenda, unajua hata ni mimi. Anaweza akuwa lonely aanze kunipigia ru.
Like you've created such a beautiful bond na mom that sasa ni beste yako, vitu zenye unaangalia maboys wako hawaezi do na maparents au makuwaambia openly that I am going out with my friends, I have a girlfriend. Kuna watu wako around wewe wenye hizo vitu wedi happen kwao.
Kunao. But sasa kuna watu wanafindingi nini. But sasa mimi naweza sema ni culture. Unajua tunaambianga boy child afai kufanya sijui ufai kuwa level fulani na mzazi wa kike.
But iko tu hivyo.
I'm the big sister.
Zulu, what do you have to say? Clearly there's a beautiful relationship going on here.
I think we are seeing a very good dance of a parent who is willing to be young enough to relate to the world of the young, and a young man is willing to be mature enough to relate to the reasoning of the mature.
Okay.
Usually we have a fight between those two generations. I don't know how old he is, but he's at the age where they trust their peers more than their parents.
Yes.
Where there are things going on with the friends, and they don't want the parents to know. And there's a conspiracy.
Yes.
Wazai wasijue. You know?
It's true. It's true.
But he has reached a place where anaambia mzazi, naye mzazi akuji kupinga ile blindly.
Yes.
Anamwonyesha how to be safe.
Yeah.
Inside that lifestyle.
Yes.
I think the lesson we are learning here is, I can also anticipate that she started early by alikubali kuwekwa kwa makamera na TikTok. You know, parents sometimes don't want that nonsense. Wanasema fanyeni na huko.
What camera? Yes.
You know, I think she has taken the risk to be vulnerable, and I think she's parenting more than him. She's parenting this generation.
Yes.
Because she's bringing sanity there.
Yes.
She's not permissive, because some parents do content with their children, trying to be a child. They don't bring sanity.
Yes.
They just flow with everything. And they look lost.
Yes.
But she's bringing boundaries.
Yeah.
She's bringing sobriety.
Yeah.
At the same time, him is willing to reason.
Yeah.
And bring also structure. Teenagers want freedom, no structure.
Yes.
Adults want structure only, no freedom.
No freedom.
These people have found a
dance,
place
yes.
where there's room for you to be a young person, and there's a room for me to be adult, but we have a relationship to build.
Yeah.
And one thing she's doing right is that anasema acha nioshe vyombo mara moja tu kwa siku. Ile siku utakuwa peke yako, hizo zingine nani ataosha?
Yes.
You know, you will start living with the girls to wash for you.
Yes.
You start buying laundry at a very expensive price. You start becoming a baby daddy trying to get somebody to wash your clothes. You know?
Oh my God, yes.
You start marrying early
Yes.
to get somebody to cook for you.
Yes.
You start making long-term mistakes
Yes.
for short-term convenience. I wished when I reached college, I had been given the chance to cook. I have many sisters and they could not allow me to cook. They will ridicule everything I cook. They will eat laughing. I did not get this.
Yes.
That I was meant to think that boys should wait there. We cook. And you can never learn.
Yeah.
You're wasting time.
It's
Even
not
if I
a
make
boy
porridge,
thing.
surely.
Yeah.
Tea. They'll still giggle and ridicule. Now this one, tea is, sugar is over here, milk is over here, and they don't let me. When I try to live by myself, I learned the hard way because I could not know what mixes with what. He may not appreciate now. Later, he will see his friends struggling with the basics, having to buy food every day when they cannot make a simple meal.
Yes.
Right now, he doesn't see it, but one day he will know how to make many meals
Absolutely.
at a snap.
Yes.
And he will know how to make a quick thing and sort himself out and is peaceful.
Yeah.
What is taking for granted, one day you will see others don't have it.
Absolutely.
So I just like the mix of adult world, young world, and they can find a relationship without losing themselves.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I'm sure mom is looking at you wondering, hey, nilikuona kando. Hapo una insist this story. But I'd also like to find out, mom, what are the boundaries then? At what point do you shift the gears? Because we can see in the skits you are very strict. Very, very strict. Apo, I think you probably tap into mom.
Yeah.
And then he also pushes the boundaries a bit. But what are the limits? What are some of the things that, even as we do this, even as they give you this kind of freedom, that there are certain things that you must adhere to? What are those things for you?
One, when you come to we come to content, the content that we do
Yes.
are natural.
Yes.
We don't sit down and say, we are going to do this, we are going no.
Yeah.
They just happen. I don't know how they happen, honestly.
Hey, when in natural, mom,
I don't know how they happen. We might be even going to church.
Yes.
Then by the time you are looking at the door, he tells me, Mom, tungefanya ka video moja, si Bibra. You go back. You
Yes.
do that video, and a post, na inaenda viral. Kitu tu ya, I don't know how it happens.
Yeah.
When we come to a mother,
Yeah.
we don't have to have those jokes. He knows. Yes, there are limits.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So this is just for the script, for
Yes.
content representing probably other mother. You cannot joke with me like that in real life as your mom.
Joke, there are limits. Joke,
Okay.
yeah, we can joke, have stories, have in the sitting room or anywhere else. But when I'm the mother, he knows. There are somewhere that he cannot cross. Yes.
Okay. What are those things for you, Ayub? Ukiangalia hivi madeni, ni Luka na kupatianga, ama atakwambia, ama kwa sababu mlisha encounter before unajua hapo siendi. Ni macho. Hii macho haishangi. What is it for you, Ayub? Ni nini hiyo unajuanga, hii siwezi pita hapa juu, najua madhi hata nikibalisha kuvuka hapo.
Okay, for me, most inaweza sema when I'm around friends wangu,
Yes.
siwezi fanya kitu basically no narudi home.
Napata mama yangu Simba ako nyumbani. Najua wengi wetu wenye
Tunachill na wao most of the time wanakaa kwao. So kunaweza kuwa na okay, let me say this. Kunaweza kuwa
na vitu za under influence. Unaweza under influence.
Okay. So kunaweza kuwa na madrinks.
Kunaweza kuwa na madrinks.
Kunaweza kuwa na tea. Mama amesema tea.
Haizi guza.
Oh.
Hata kama nikiguza na nusa tu but
Ile kushika.
ile tu ya kunusa. Ile jua narudi home. Wanaenda kwao, wanaenda ama kwao unaweza pata kuna mplodi zangu kwazo. Okay, mimi najua mamangu anaweza ni mada.
So alcohol is a no, is a boundary that mom has to tapata kama uko kama kesho kuna mahali naenda. Unajua drink hautakosa.
Hakuna.
Ni mingine boundary yeye unabreak.
Masaa.
Uko na curfew?
Of course.
Lala kwa lazima.
Kesho upige, you explain further. Katileta ni wangu.
okay, si necessarily tatu lakini senye niko najua nitakerewa mimi mwambia. Bas ile kitu ya inaweza kuwa na kitu leo nikumbuke na sitamwambia. Nitapigia nimwambie. Nitachata waniambia by saa 3.
Ukwe kwa nendo 8:30 sina bado tunakuwa zitana mbona uli anabia jana ndio nayo inakuwa na why did you cheat me yesterday?
So give me you plan it in advance. You tell me in advance. He shoots.
Yes, they even man.
Yes, you do it. Yeah. And it's so. How old are you?
I'm
24. Unasema pasta code zako saida 24. Kuna wasti poneshi kivyao. Walitoka kwa wazazi wako wenye wanaishi tu wanaishi. Kuna pressure fulani mafilingi ya kutoka home munatilingi. Whatever it is that you need to be, you've been allowed to be it in the safe haven of being a man's home.
Mimi sina pressure, mimi niko sawa mtaa. Ya makie bwana, sina pressure ya kutoka kwa mzazi though.
Yeah.
Sijapatana na scenario yenyewe. Okay, ingine but hiyo hainisumbui sana ni ya kurudi home late.
Okay.
Najua unapiga hesabu ningekuwa na kwangu. Sasa hata singekuwa nafikiria kama nitarudi kwa mzazi. Unaona simu ya mzazi imeingia hivi, guys. Nakuja hata usi salamu ndio mimi natoka. So ni hiyo tu, but hainisumbui sana. Sina pressure ya kujikalisha though. Mimi niko sawa kwa mzazi.
Okay. So how do you deal with ukijipata saa zingine kuna hiyo peer pressure kwa sababu iko na venye Zulu amesema earlier, at the age where you're at, peers have a very loud voice. Watu mko age mates, wase mnaenda shule pamoja, wako na maforms zenye every day kila mtu ako na form. Na maforms zinakaa kubamba kwa sababu koko kaka age kakujibamba. How then do you work with the ground rules that you have at home and also maintaining friendships huku nje, ukijuanga mimi integrity yangu inasema hivi na hivi until a certain age?
Mabeshte wangu wanajua.
Mamangu ni Simba.
Mabeshte wangu wanajua. Champion ni fala, unaenda aje home?
Wacha kwambia hivyo.
We. Mamako na mamangu, we. Acha mimi niende home nikuwe fala. But sasa wanaisemanga tu ile si ati wanaimaanisha. But ni kitu bita tu, unaiswallow na unamedi.
Okay.
Unatulia.
Yeah. Mama unakuanga na limit ya time yenye probably he will have to probably step out. How does it
look like for you when he has to live by himself? Na asema hana pressure size.
It depends in what he's going to do.
Yes. Okay. Cannot expand
me. I'm going and to do what? Kakun, that then cannot work.
Okay.
He will not make of that house. I just take him, go out, and you book a visa. Or you can remember. It's eager with it. But with a good reason, I don't have a problem. Even coming the following morning, where he bought him a catch lady, I don't have a problem. Unaenda kesho?
Mkoa.
Kuna zile tulikuwa tunatumianga back in the day.
But pia, kuna depend that spending the life he's going to take.
Okay.
Like a friend and I'm there tonight and I'm a bit no, yeah, not that girl. But somebody else tonight and I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah. To the same. So maybe see the whatever anaenda adi yeah. Na hawezi bidanganya ati a friend anaiba juu a friend.
Yes,
ati wanaenda
Sasa Jo.
ati
Wewe ni the good friend.
Yes.
Okay.
For him I don't have a problem.
Yeah, hata Tanzania mguu alileta kwa. Hata na wakea pia.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anybody else?
Yeah.
I care capital me.
Okay, yes. Okay. And in terms of activities, for example, sabesema anapungua roho, hapo kwa mimi below 25 and having girlfriends, amesema ni girlfriends when ni friends wasichana, but are you open to that conversation at all at this age?
Imagine I don't have a problem. Even in the house, I have a problem.
Ayum face just lit up. Ako like nianze sasa voice.
Hata nawapata kwa nyumba even that I don't have a problem.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't have that. Fake a biku, paninte. I don't have a problem. Yeah, yes.
Ushaidanganya mama?
Kitambo. Lakini siku hizi simdanganya.
Mama acha kumkaribia hivyo.
When?
Story tu za kwenda out.
Okay. Okay. So ulikuwa unataka kwenda lakini rules wanaikupa strong inako kupamba.
Unajua ukimwambia hii nayo atakataa.
Okay.
Hii atakataa.
Bad company, that is why.
But nowadays,
Yeah. Kitambo.
yeah.
I think it's
Because you're sure probably.
yes. The company was with this. So, but nowadays, I don't have a problem. He has become a church boy. He's a church boy by the way.
Oh really? So history nikisema kesha na kwa ni huko.
Ya asubuhi.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zira, are you seeing this? The transition of when mom was not a friend and a person I could go to. Then the lies were there.
Yes.
But right now, I will be at home with someone of the opposite gender and it's okay.
Yeah.
Kwetu kwa gate. Mtaenda kwa chief. Ni wewe ama ni kuna mtu wako kwa chief. But let's just talk about that transition of creating that relationship where I am now open to talk about things that will never, probably would never have happened during our time.
I think what Mam Ayub has done is she's taken the risk of being relational. The reason
It's
our
a
parents,
risk.
Yes. The reason our parents were strict is to avoid that risk. She has admitted that risk. that even if he's hanging out with girls, at least he's not hanging out with boys. Our parents would just fear.
Yes.
I'm hoping my son is strict. So they forbid you completely not to see with the girls, that you make them pregnant through osmosis. I don't know which method. And then suddenly they ask you, when are you getting married? So from don't go near girls to
Then,
when are you
when
getting
are you
married?
getting married? Sure. How can you get married?
Nothing, you know? So she has taken the risk of letting him interact, hoping that he is safe. There's anxiety there.
Yeah.
Also letting him go out, knowing that if I deny him, he can just relocate to his own house
Yes.
and then never go home.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Every parent wonders whether the child will be safe. Out there, the world is not safe. There are bad things that can happen, but she's willing to just hold faith, trust, and release him. That's unnerving for any parent.
Yes.
Is my son wise enough? Does he know the world yet? God help my child. There's that as a parent.
Yes.
I congratulate her for the courage to take the risk to be relational.
Absolutely.
Because there is the option of being strict and rigid
Yes.
to avoid the risks. So the other element I want to congratulate the boy is that he has opted to stay under mentorship rather than take complete freedom and be the prodigal son who said, give me what belongs to me and go away to live a reckless life.
Yes.
And then squander the whole opportunity.
Yeah.
What I'm hoping is the relational capital they have, they don't waste it. There's a relational capital we teach in family dynamics. Family economics, we say when you have trust between the two of you, you already have 1 out of 3 of the things that make wealth. The things that make wealth is the human capital, a competent person, money, and then the relationship, the trust. This trust that you can handle the money, you can handle this side, we can trust each other, you can bounce, they can build a massive intergenerational asset. They can do that.
Yeah.
I hope they don't miss that opportunity because they're very youthful, as you can see. They're still very young. Many of us, by the time we have strength, our parents have no strength.
Yes.
They got us too late in the game. So if you have strength, you're sharing strength. Just to encourage them not to stop here. Now that they're doing content creation, they should also do business creation. Should also do asset creation. They should also leverage this to know that they can build more. And now that he's not rushing to girls, because I can see mom got him when she was not that old, and she can tell what goes where.
Yes.
When you go ahead of yourself.
Absolutely.
And when you
That
don't
is so
do some
true.
things, you know, and that he does not recycle it out of excitement.
Yes.
You know, just to say, I'm hoping the other side, she's also getting him father's influence, enough time with male father figures, mentors, and all that for him to know that the masculine world is quite different from the feminine world. Women are born in value, they're attractive, they're beautiful, and people can clap for her for just dressing up well. The boy must produce value. The boy must prove value. The boy must show leadership, must control himself. We are assumed to be disciplined. We are assumed to know what we are doing. We are assumed to know the world. We are assumed to be able to handle wakora. We are assumed to be able to handle lions. In Masai land, they must kill a real lion. Here we kill real. So men are assumed to be courageous. Those things are not inborn, but the world, society doesn't care where you get them. Please show up with them.
It's true. That is so true.
There's a harshness with being a man. Therefore, you must brace for it. If the boy cries out of fear, you are weak. If the girl cries, oh, she's a girl. So there's that side of being male that we must teach our sons. I'm hoping they're doing that kind of mentorship, and I'm hoping they take this to become the family that can, by the time they retire, the next generation will not lift from the ground like them. That they'll be up there in terms of wealth and freedom. Yes.
When you started the conversation and you talked about risk, it just triggered me to ask Mom.
Yes.
It's a huge risk, like Zulu says. What gave you the confidence? Ni sawa. Ninajua mtoto wa nani. Najua mabeste zangu wenye tuli grow up nini. Najua vitu zinafanyikanga kwa hii age.
Even her own sisters and that could be warning her.
But what gave you the confidence to just be like, I trust my son will make the right position? What are some of the indicators that you had? Ile unajua najua watoto wanani and I will not compare mine. Mine, I trust that when I give him this kind of freedom, he will take care of it.
He changed.
Haikukuwa seti ilikuja tu.
Hapana, he changed. And I started trusting him even with my resources.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He's my confidant.
Yeah.
He knows everything.
Yes.
It's so, in terms of alichange, minini ilikuwa before, ukaanza kuona, sasa vitu zimebadilika. There must have been something. Pengine saizi anapoongelesha tu poa, pengine ana open up, pengine hiyo company ndio aliwacha.
Like the company, I'm telling you, he had a very bad, he had a very bad company.
Yeah.
And even they say the truth, those people used to live in their homes, sorry. And he live other. He tell his young they be live in rentals.
Okay. Also,
No,
what
so
are they
them
own homes?
they have their own home.
Okay.
Even for the men in Kikuyu culture, they have their own house.
Yes.
Yeah. So after doing whatever they do, take whatever they can't sleep. So me I have to open for him.
Nimekupata mama. Huyo akiingia kwa gate anaingia kwa kadhingira pale
Kwa kadingira
kwa
ama
corner.
analala kwa hiyo kadingira
Yes.
ananikujia asubuhi. Sema tu kweli, I'm not lying.
Yes.
So
yes.
after so much talk, I talked.
Maombi.
Maombi. Me, I forgot. I came to a point where I said, now, God, do your work now. He changed.
And on that note, we're going to take a quick break and we will be right back. Don't go too far. Welcome back to the Elevate Show. We're talking about treasuring a mother's bond and beyond. And the question we're asking you today is, are African parents too strict, or is discipline misunderstood as love? And today's conversation with mom and son in the building, we are seeing different dynamics. And to be honest, Zulu, as I'm sitting here and listening to Ayub and Alice, I'm wondering what that conversation would look like if I sat with my mom and she had to answer genuine questions of what it was like when I was at that age or even younger. What was it like? I'm not so sure. I've never thought about it as deeply as I am thinking about it right now when I'm listening to Alice talk about how it was and how probably she struggled.
Alice has reconciled with herself.
Absolutely.
The reason she can talk is because she has healed.
Yes.
Many of our parents have not gotten over themselves.
Yes.
And there's too much discomfort and too much vulnerability.
Yeah.
They'll just act defensive and they'll rather not talk about it.
Yes.
Let's remind Africans that if there's an African parent here who has healed enough to relate to the young and be vulnerable, that there's a time she was, feeling defeated by the behavior of the son, but she would just pray and hope to show that she cares. This is not just control, this is love.
Yes.
This is genuine love. Their parents would deposit the child with the grandparents and go their way, and they say, I'm going to look for money for you. She's doing everything, both the money and the hybrid. I'll take you through school, but I'll also keep you here to educate you through life. Because if she had delegated him someplace, some of these things she might never have observed them. Our parents and us, now that we are the parents, let's learn from Alice that you don't have to copy what was given to you. She said she only took 10%. To be disciplinarian without being abusive, too strict, too restrictive. She's taking the positive side of saying, okay, I turned out okay. But she also knows that style damaged others. That style disoriented others.
Yes.
She chose to evolve. I think she's representing the wonderful effect of healing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is the message. Please heal, heal to be able to have such a beautiful relationship with your children, because it's not such a bad thing, guys. This looks pretty cool. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. But, during the break, Ayub aliambia mam unafungua roho sana. Akamwambia, iko tu sawa. But then listening to mom speak about this, and I'm sure probably you experienced it in real time, yenye unajua kile nafanya tu, najua tu naenda home tu na nitakasirikiwa na mom na vitu kama hizo, ama sifai kwa nikifanya. But what was the turnaround for you? Nini ili happen ndio ikakuwa acha niache kustruggle ama kufight na kile mama anasema na nianze kuiona in a positive way?
Okay, siwezi jua ni nini per se, but what I can say, maybe ni Mungu ama ni Mungu
ama aliongea sana.
But sasa unafindingi hizi vitu ni the same tu, either ukimwambia ataitikia na kama ni different na ukitomdanganya.
Okay.
Ni the same tu, haina difference. Ukimwambia aitikie na iko better kuliko ungemdanganya uende. Haina difference.
Na uliezaji kukata hiyo relationship? Kwa sababu mama alikuwa anasema wasi anashinda insist choose the right kind of friends. au my friends hawaendi mahali na wewe, ni nini ilifanyika ukaamua ni sawa, wacha niwachane na mama nakani kama ako na answer but tuambie Ayub.
Okay, I think ni najua mtu anaenda different part of life.
Yeah.
Ukienda place unapatana plus nilikuwa naambiwa kabla nimalize form 4. Maliza shule kwanza, hizi vitu utafanya ukipata ID.
Ukapata
ID nikaenda campus. Sinifanya hizi vitu.
Hizo vitu walisema nikipata ID. And that's the thing Zulu we're talking about. There's no detail. It's just wewe pata ID alafu utaishi kama mtu.
Nilikuwa naambiwa hizi vitu pata ID. Uende kwenye unaenda campus. Utafanya hizi vitu. No freedom yote nikaenda campus. Nikakuwa na freedom yenye nilikuwa hizi vitu nikazipata. Sasa hizo vitu kumbe ndo wako wanataka. Na ndio hao waliniambia nitazifanya.
Yes.
But ikafika place nikamalizanga campus, nikarudi kwa mzazi. Una transition, unapatana group ingine ya marafiki, unaachana na wale. Juu unajua sasa hamtashinda the same. Kila mtu akimaliza shule nadipata naenda kwa.
So unarudi
plus home. Na maombi mingi.
Yako ama yake?
Mzazi sana.
Thank you. Okay, and so mkimekata hizi content na pia ziko educative, zinaonyeshanga different character ya wazazi, and for you to even be able to do it, to be honest, I think is a huge milestone ya kuonyesha wasi it's possible to have this relationship with mother and son. How was it for you as a mom kukua kwa social media, umetengeneza tu ka video alafu kameenda viral, kila mtu unatumiwa hadi na mabesti zako, kuna ka video kanazunguka huku. How was that ukirelate na mama wengine wenye pengine hawawezi fanya vitu kama hizo ama wana relationship the same yenye uko nayo na Ayub?
Hii historia ya social media alianza kitambo. Haijaanza hapa. Alianza akiwa college peke yake na mabesti, wacha niwaite mabesti ndio wanaitanga, na kirinde yake akakuja akaanza kuniprank. Prank zingine karibu roho zisimame.
So this is not scripted, so anakupata tu off.
Wacha sasa hizi because hata some of these ones ni prank.
Yes.
Anaseti simu mahali, sasa ananiita mama ibukam. So atakata from where he called me sasa to start with the conversation.
With the conversation,
yes. So for the first time I used to Mr. Kizo vitu. Naona?
Unaweza kumbuka prank ya kwanza ilikuwaje? Ilikuwa nini?
Prank, nimetoka job, I got him smoking in the kitchen. I swear nilisikia sijui kama nitapike roho ama yani ile kustuka.
Ya ukweli.
I told God, ile kazi yote nimefanya imeenda to the drain because sorry to say if there is somebody who smokes, me spend smoking.
Yes.
Sasa ana smoke na muuliza ananijibu tu frankly, ulianza kusmoke lini? Kitambo mom.
So you've gone into now before kabla ni vita, acha tuelewane. Tuongee kwanza. Ukaanza kumuuliza.
Nikampata kumbe amekata nusu ya siga. So I could understand amesmoke hii yote, amefika nusu. Na contented kitchen. Kwanza saa yenye alisikia tu nikikuja moshi, ilifika huko. Me, I was shocked. Nikaanza kutetemeka. What else do you smoke? I smoke even bangi.
Akakwambia?
Ana haraka.
We mom.
Nikamuliza, yani all what I have done, my effort, my what, imekuwa too useless too. It has gone to the drain. Aniongeleshi na anaendelea. Mimi nilimwambia just pack your clothes and leave.
On camera?
Honestly.
Yes.
Nikamwambia there are so many suitcases in this house, there are so many bags, take as many as possible. Please just move out of my house. I swear if we were smoking angetoka. Uongo ni mbaya. Sasa my son mdogo ndio alikuja akaniambia mom, kanionyesha simu. Nilimchapa.
Ayub ulionwa wo?
Chapangui guys.
Chapangui.
Anything that was there, you can imagine, and he was very serious. So akaanza hivyo, prank. Sasa nikakuja kujua ni kunipranka na ni prank, akawacha prank. So anytime you are doing something, either I don't know, it is a kana activity kanyumba, mam kuja nikuonyeshe, hebu tushuti na inakuwa tu. So nikamwambia me stop posting me for the first time, lakini nikasema if this is what will make him what he wants, why not? It is not costing me anything.
No.
I don't care. Unajua comment section inakuanga na mambo mingi.
Kuna kwanga kumejaa.
Na mbovu.
Yes.
Zingine bovu.
Yes.
But to me, I've never found anything kwa comment section mbaya. You can imagine. Me, I said anything for my baby boy. Yes.
Mbona unakataa kuitwa baby boy?
He's my baby so long as I usually tell him you are my baby. So long as you are living under my roof and I'm feeding you, I'm clothing you, you are my baby. Yes. Hata nilikuwa namwambia he's hata wazee wenye ni wazee wakienda kwa mama yao wanaitwa
Wanaitangwa ni mtoto.
So who are you? Who are you to me? Yes.
A baby.
Yes. So I said if that is what would make him grow and God willing he be great. Why not?
Why not?
Because when I checked the video, the shoot he was making alone was not having so many likes. So I compared that. I saw why when I'm involved this man, let me call him a man because a boy is bringing problems. It was at least getting so many likes. So why not? Yes. If me being there is what will make him great, tunasonga nalo.
The sacrifices.
Yes.
Because the first reaction is I don't want to be a part of it. Acha kunipost.
Hata watu wananiambianga. Mbona unakuwa there is a cousin of his. Niambia. Mbona unakuwa social media? Nikamwambia that is me and my son. We upendi? Mi napenda. I just told her mi napenda. Unapenda? Mbona unataka mi napenda. Mi napenda but I know the reason why. I have my own reasons. Hawezi jua but for me I have not just own, enough reasons. Yes, at the back of my mind I have my own reasons. Yes, because I always want the best, not only her, for my kids. I wish I can convert them in a second to be great.
Immediately.
And I think it reminds us of that boy called Triomio, who the mother became. Yes, to manage the talent. And I think we have also seen Barack Obama and the mother and how they journeyed together. I think Alice is showing us what it means to love by actions, not just by words. African mothers, they love us by remote control. They remain up country, they pray for you as you go away. They don't escort you.
Hapo umekuja live wire.
They hope that
maombi zao zitafika, unaenda nayo.
So she has not loved him by Bluetooth.
No.
How are you there? Network. Sorry, we'll talk tomorrow. That's how we talk to our mothers. Very far away. These mothers accompanied the son to a place of her discomfort to sponsor his talent.
Imagine that.
And become uncomfortable. She's not a content creator. I think it trends because she's not a typical content creator. She's just living life. But she has told us that she said, if it will help my son and it costs me nothing, it's okay. He started with rude pranks. Traumatizing the mother with what she fears the most. But she knew he has a talent in creation. It is looking for way out. If you attempt that with our mothers, they'll hit you with a cooking stick. It will take you a few to nurse your injury and stay away. But she was willing to come close. So what are you trying to do? Oh, okay. So if we pause together, it is helping you to get traction. All right. Let me help. If you succeed, I will say it's okay. I want to encourage our mothers to go beyond prayers. We appreciate the prayers, but now we need support. We need actions. You know, they used to pray. You arrive home, and because you have not yet married, they silently gather a prayer group.
and you become a prayer item.
Yes.
The moment they say I've come home, a pastor shows up, another prayer partner shows up.
It's like
and now
these
the
coincidences.
Exorcism has begun. This spirit of not getting married, the spirit of gays, the spirit of homosexuality. So they're exorcising me, and they don't want to hear my story.
Yes.
Where I'm going with life.
Yeah.
Now, Alice does not need news.
No.
Why the son is not yet married? She knows where he is.
knows.
And what is going on inside. And what he's trying to achieve. And the goals. This boy, one thing he may not tell you now, but it's already forming. He won't marry mature girls. He can't click with them. He's used to a woman who reasons.
Yes.
He's used to a woman who is sensible.
Yes.
He's used to a woman he can trust with money. The moment a girl shows instability, entitlement, consuming money, thanklessness, just being entitled, it will seem so strange and like, I'm not used to this. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Even mom, I'll have left my mom down. He will eventually marry this energy of consistency, of maturity and risk-taking. Mom takes risk with me, we try things. Not everything they shoot trends.
No.
Some of them did not move.
Yeah.
And they did not judge each other.
No.
They say, let's try again.
Again.
Let's tweak again. Sometimes they are judged together.
Yes.
They are condemned together.
Yes.
But mom says, I don't see those critics. And somebody say, why are you going on? You don't go. Me, I go. We'll have it that way.
Yeah.
I just want to encourage that. Let's learn again from this African mother that you can learn the current where your children are doing, and if you can hold them somewhat beyond prayer. She prayed and fasted, and when she found a way she can help, she also
Jumped
showed
right
up
in. Yes.
to come and help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's not all talk. It's not all talk, and it's such a beautiful sacrifice for you to even say it was uncomfortable. But if I could turn the fortune of my son like this, I will do it with whatever it takes within me. It's the kind of sacrifice that we are looking for. And thank you, Zulu, for highlighting on the prayers as well. There's so much more that can be done. And as we come to the end of this show, Ayub, what would be the thing? Listening, Mama mefungua roho hapa completely leo. What is it that you'd like to let her know or appreciate her for the things, probably the sacrifice, the prayers, the conversations of umekuja na nani? Wako wapi? Umeona marafiki wangapi? Wewe uko na mtu wa kukupeleka mayolos? Ni mimi ndio niko, hatuna kwetu, tuko hapa. Mimi ndio nafungua hii mlango. What would be your message to her, having listened to all of that?
Okay, what I can tell her ni ati first, anajua nampenda.
Hivyo ndio mnasemanga anajua. It's a guy thing.
Na kitu ingine ni ati hii town nitamuonyesha mavitu, nitampeleka mahali.
Yes.
She comes before anything else.
Yeah.
Na nitambamba na atafurahia.
Imeisha.
Imeisha hiyo.
Roho yako yote umeisema in.
Hivyo tu.
Summarize. Okay. And what does the future look like for you? What is it that you aspire to achieve? Even as you're doing content creation, umeenda kule umesoma, ni nini hiyo dream yako unaweza taka kuachieve? Ndio unaweza taka kumfanyia hizo vitu zote zenye unasema unataka kumuonyesha hii town.
Okay. My dream in terms yake ni mnunulia nyumba. Nikuwe na nyumba mbili, yangu na yake.
Eventually utatoka.
Nimtoe kwake.
Umtoe kwake umpeleke.
Kwanza anaishi kwangu. Saa ngapi unaingia mama?
Circle of life Zulu, ulisema? Hii ni ati chama gani? Yeah.
Just to see her happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then hizo zingine zitaflow.
Okay. Okay. Mom, your final and parting shots to 8 mothers out there who are raising sons, or mothers who are actually present and actively doing something to be in their lives in a positive way.
Okay.
Encouragement.
I would tell them they prioritize time for their kids. And to me, kids are different. You might have so many kids. You should learn to listen to them without being judgmental.
Okay.
And then you should try as much as possible. Not only trying, it's a must.
Okay.
Give them love and support. Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's something that you say that Zulu always talks about when it comes to being parents.
Yeah.
It's hiyo kitu ya kudelegate na kukosa ku create time kukuwa hapo actively kujua siku yake imeendaje. Unaambiangwa ama hata haujuangi. It's more riskier than being present and getting that information directly from them. So you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
And all the best. Social media ni gani kabla Zulu atufungie na power closer. Social media, people can find the content wapi, YouTube zote.
Okay, TikTok ni Ayub Champe, same as Instagram Ayub Champe.
Kila mahali.
Yeah.
Haya sasa.
YouTube pia Ayub Champe.
Okay. Unaona mama nakumbuka YouTube. Mama ko invested. Hizo mados juu kama kuna backend data. Zulu.
Ayub, I encourage you to take 3 more years before you tell a guy you love her. Take 3 or 4 years. When a boy is closely mentored, he gets ready for marriage from anywhere 27. When he's self-raising, it takes him until 30. He has a mother who filters many of his associations. By now, he's borrowing the consciousness of mother to know what is right, what's not wrong. He told you he was behaving according to the friends he was with because he did not have identity. Now he's developing identity to say no. Those days he feared to displease friends. I just want to encourage him that girls can see you have a future and they'll come to you and they'll be cunning and they know what your mother likes. They will talk Christian language and tie laces, look traditional because your mom likes traditional girls. They will go to her church to know how she talks and they'll cop that. For 1 year, they can really put up a show. I want to encourage you not to shortchange mom's effort and this relationship by rushing ahead of yourself. Take 3 years to create wealth. You want to get her a house, also get her a car, those kind of things. But I want to also encourage you, allow her to filter. You are particularly choice of wife. Risk your life with this woman. When she's not very comfortable with a girl, forget about her. Her intuition is very strong. And because she loves you and prays for you, she won't go wrong. This society says, forget about your clan. It's about me and you. No. This woman made you. The next thing you can do is tell her, Mom, I know after marriage, we may not be the partners we have been. The person I'll become with will become partner and you'll be a mother, she'll be a wife. But I want you to make sure I don't land in the wrong hands. Then we backtrack everything we did. Help me. That time comes. So for now, I would encourage this young man to focus on financial expansion, growing himself. For next 3 years, associate with girls without specializing. Socialize without specializing. Deal with the minutes that you know not all of them are good, not all of them are mature. They look neat and they look clean. Talk to them, realize many of them are vain, shallow, they don't like learning, they don't know talent, they're looking for men to carry them into life. And also they see you as a prince with a future. And they're already targeting you before you target them. So kill your curiosity by interacting with them so that you actually get disappointed by so many of them. You stop putting them up there. That's how I want my son. Associate with women, stop thinking they're special, all of them. if you stay away, you think they're all of them. Come close. You realize how vain they are, how destabilizing, emotionally immature and unstable they are. You get disappointed, you come home. Say, by the way, Dad, it's not such a big deal.
I will take my time.
Exactly. And lastly, to us parents and what we are learning from this duo, is that you don't have to say, I don't relate with today's technology, I don't know TikTok, I don't know Instagram. I don't need to know it. I can accompany my children to their world by just playing the role they tell me. If they tell me, Dad, we want you to just be a dad, just be real, don't act it. Answer the way you'd answer in real life. That's the content. Because that's what she did.
Yes.
She's just been told, Mom, don't be anybody else.
Yes.
Imagine our parents, many of the issues don't relate to them, but they know they're out there.
Yes.
So he acted smoking when he does not smoke because parents are dealing with what? Smoking. They're acting things, and I want to encourage parents to copy from Alice. Just follow your child. Let them lead. Don't lead. Let him, his talents lead the way. You follow behind, and when you can help, help. Eventually, when they succeed, Alice is not looking for this girl. The boy wants to promote, but I tell you, Alice is not waiting for that.
No.
She can feed herself. She can live her life.
Yes.
Her true aim is for the boy to prosper.
Yes.
She just wants my son safe, doing well with life. Thank you, God. That's enough. I can now even eat maize without beans, and I'm okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Every parent yearns for the child to prosper. The children wants to return hand by giving us things. But we are happy with the things, but please just understand, it's not the things we want, it's your prosperity. Parents, stop staying back. After prayer, come close and support really. Support even the chama you can give me and I buy the keyboard. Even the camera he needed, you are up there and you told me, what you need? I just need camera. Okay, I have 50K, can it help? Send us some real support, beyond prayers. Please, support your sons because they graduated. You finished school. You might find yourself, have your younger ones. No, finishing school is not everything. Ask, what's next for you, mom? I'm hustling, I'm not, the attachment, I'm not being, you need bus fare, let me see if I can send 1,000. Send real help. Beyond prayers. Buy us the shoe. Buy us the phone camera. Small things we need nowadays. Buy me a real phone that can record. Buy me bundles. Pay the Wi-Fi for me. Find out what I need. Visit where I live. See, they have no mattress. See, the curtain is gone. Come where, see, I share a house with other drunkards. Help me get my own house. Come to the city. Don't say my son graduated. That's not enough. Please travel. Come, do what Alice is doing. Go with the boy. You may not live together like them, but you can actually be connected. Bring them real farm produce. So they stop eating nonsense, cocoa and ngumu. Bring them bananas. Bring them real food. And then have a catch of some, because you can send it every 2 weeks.
Yes.
And you keep us well fed. You know, come to know that there are girls who are trying to creep into our house. Then bring the sofa set. There's a sofa set idle at home. Put it on a car. Bring it to us. So that we stop sitting on nonsense. You know, I'm saying the support Alice did is not always just money, just concern. How are you doing? What are you trying? Mom, I'm trying this. That didn't work. Now I'm trying. How can I help? Mom, by the way, I just need food. Can you send just siaga unga na weke kwa gari? Imagine sometimes that's all they need. You know, send us the maziwa malai to push us. You know, there's a boy from Meru. The mother would send us that uji. Although it makes you drunk. There's uji from Meru. You take it and you get happy. So I just saw the support of a mother sending us good things from home, good fermented porridge, whatever, and we used to enjoy it and feel loved. Parents, copy Alice. Come close, see what your sons do. Don't say you don't rate. They will tell you how you can support. Even if it's just 500 shillings every week for the boy to pay Wi-Fi, just to go online. Your support is so much needed. And if you do that, have you seen how these boys don't resent parenting? They don't resent. They just resent neglect, control, mindlessness, policing. But if you support them genuinely, eventually they see, but hey, the only person I have in this world is my mom. Is my mom. So as he did, so will they do. Come close and help.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Zulu, for that. As a future future parent, tunachukua notes. Thank you, Alice. Thank you so much, Ayub, for coming through and for sharing your story with us. We highly appreciate it. Tunaenda pale Ayub Champe, haraka faster, kufollow your content, kusubscribe, all of those things done together. Thank you, Zulu, as well. Always lovely. We're always taking notes. I hope you're taking me. I'm taking notes for my future. Venye ninaenda kuwalea huko mbele. Hey, be interested, show love, and also be present. Special thanks to Novotel Westlands for hosting us. We always love it here, and we will be back next week. Same time, same place. Adios.